Today's video, I want to go over the SQL Group By. So Group By allows you to organize rows of the same value for a column into an organization category or bucket. And it's commonly used to compute some sort of statistics on each group of the rows. And there's aggregate functions that the databases provide to compute these statistics. So examples of the aggregate functions are the count, the average function, the sum, the max, and the min. And you can group by one or more columns in your query. And as a rule, you have to have the columns included in the group by must be included in the select statement. And when we go over the examples, this will become more clear. Here's an illustration just to solidify the concepts here. So what's happening is we're grouping by a column in this result set, which is going to be the genre. So as you can see here, they're color coded. And we've got adventure is color coded with a like color, fantasy, and then romance. And what happens is these rows that are common, they get combined. So adventure is converging into one row. And then what's happening is there's a sum of the quantities. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. And for fantasy, you've got 5 plus 3 is 8. And then romance, 2 plus 1 is 3. So that's what's happening. This is all getting converged. And you'll have just one row per every column that's included in the group by. Here's a couple of examples. So I've got a select statement. We've got a books table. And what we're doing is we're going to take everything with a common genre and language, and we're going to combine those rows together and then get a count of them. So for example, let's say that I've got a genre of history and language of English. So that would be one combination that you would be able to group by, and then you would count the number of titles that you would have for that. And that's all coming from the books table. So this is a nice way to roll up information and make sense of it. Because if you're at a very detailed level, you're not always able to gain insight on data. But when you can start rolling things up and looking at things up from a higher perspective, sometimes it's more valuable. Here's another example. So all we're doing in this set is grouping by the genre column. And then we're computing various aggregate functions. So we're summing the number of pages across all the books with a common genre. Then we're going to average the number of pages, get the minimum number of pages and the maximum number of pages of all the books of a common genre. So again, what I said before, the rule is whenever you have a group by, you have to include those columns. So in this case, genre and lang need to be included in the select list. And in this case, it's just the genre column. The thing I wanted to show you guys was the having. So having is a clause that you can add on to a group by that allows you to filter on the aggregate values. So all you do is put that having after the group by. So in this case, we're rolling up genre and lang rows. So that's what our group by is. We're looking at the count. And what this having clause is doing is it's going to filter out any rows that are less than or equal to 5. So we're only going to show the rows that have a count greater than 5. So this could be useful if you're looking for specific rows and values based on the aggregate function. Today's video, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share the video with anybody you think might gain benefit with the channel. And of course, your questions are always the best ones, and I'm really looking for your questions. Drop them in the comments, and I will be sure to answer them. Thanks, guys. Bye.